Hello everyone, this is Ryan, and now you're watching the documentary created by Ryan, Jamie, and Nicholas. We believe that high school students should be inclusive because an inclusive environment can promote student mental health condition and help their academic growth. Avoiding stereotypical treatment is essential for promoting inclusivity. Stereotypes are oversimplified and widely held perceptions of specific groups that fail to accurately represent individuals and can have profoundly negative effects. To foster an inclusive environment among high school students, it's crucial to refrain from treating people based on these simplistic views. Stereotypes hinder gender equality. Research from the government of Quebec shows that despite equal rights, disparities between men and women persist. The inequality between genders will lead to unequal work and resource distribution. Oversimplified nature makes stereotypes easily accepted, leading to detrimental impacts on personal development, particularly for teenagers who may not fully understand societal complexities. Their critical thinking can be easily overshadowed by stereotypical beliefs. Moreover, media plays a significant role in disseminating stereotypes. Therefore, it is vital to remain vigilant against biased media and to develop skills for identifying misinformation. Below is an interview with the teacher discussing stereotypes. Hello, Miss Escovic. I'm going to introduce you some questions. So first, have you ever experienced stereotypical treatment?
I have experienced stereotypical treatment, and any time that I have, it's always related to my age or my gender.
Here comes the second question. This question might be personal. Have you ever treated students with stereotypical opinions?
Unfortunately, I have, because sometimes we are told about, behaviors that might indicate perhaps that a student is not academic, and I have done that where I've seen like somebody who comes late to class, oh, they must not be academic, or they didn't submit an assignment, they must not be academic, when really there are other considerations to make in terms of what is going on in their personal life and how that might impact their learning. And I've been proven wrong so many times where a student who perhaps doesn't fit into that the mold of what an ideal student looks like is actually quite academic and quite bright.
Okay, here's the last question. Have you heard about profiling, the social issue?
I have heard about profiling. I know that it is prevalent in the United States, particularly for Black Americans, and in Canada, profiling happens often to Black Canadians as well as to Indigenous people in Canada.
High schools, supportive learning environments are important, but how can we create them? Well, the first thing we should do is recognize that everyone learns at various rates. For example, some people may know the answer to a question before others. We must accept that because it may discourage others from success in the future. Referring back to stereotypes, race is irrelevant. Everyone should be treated equally and subject to the same learning standards. It doesn't matter how you look or what the color of your skin is. The sense of belonging is important to all students. Next, when speaking with others, we should always use polite language both within and outside of the classroom. It may have a negative effect on your peers' feelings and self-esteem, as well as their academic performance. And lastly, respecting the boundaries established by others will make them feel safe and respected, which is crucial in any present and future relationships. Therefore, if we don't do it now, it may affect all relationships.
Hello guys, can I interview you some questions?
Yeah, sure. Hi.
First, have you ever experienced any unsupportive learning environment?
Yeah, one time I was doing a project, but my classmates and my group mates were not doing anything, and like I have to do all the work. Yeah, so I think it is unsupportive.
That was terrible. What kind of environment, in your opinion, is supportive and positive?
I think a supportive environment includes helping those in needs, and just like looking around and trying to find someone who needs help. And sometimes I guess people are too embarrassed to go and ask someone, and so you should probably be looking around and like conscious that some people might need you to go up to them and help.
Sure. Now that you've all heard about how high school students are negatively impacted by stereotypes and peer pressure, we hope that you will realize how much we struggle with inclusivity and you start to use the strategies listed on the documentary so our school will become a safe and welcoming place for everyone. Thanks for watching.